Chloe Namiro, Save the Victor Rule. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTube. And today we are going to celebrate one of my favorite seasons. And why is it one of my favorite seasons? It's green. I love everything green. So we are going to be doing a look for St. Patty's Day. We're going to use a couple of favorites. We've got the rainbow highlighter palette. This is from Rising Star. We've got the Glam Light Martini palette. I need to use it again. We've got our green Trixie mirror, and I've got something fun to use that have been really exciting to play with. This is the Disco Dreamer Blush Trio by Indi Cosmetics. So I thought we could play with this. So we'll have some classics and something new. So if you want to see the look that we create with these products, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. And I might have forgotten in my intro, I'm also going to use some Trixie lipstick and a lip gloss. I actually got these for Halloween, I want to say 2 years ago. So I thought these would be also good for St. Patty's Day. So that is kind of my thought amongst other things. So I thought to keep the theme as green as possible. Do have a green blush, but I think I'm not in the green blush space, and plus I've been dying to try these ones from Indi. So Indi Cosmetics, so this little brand, they do, which I've been wanting to try, maybe I'll do closer to Halloween to get some, that they actually do foundations that are colored bases. So you can get green, and it's not taking a white foundation and mixing another color. It's an actual green base or a blue base or a yellow base or a red base or whatever you want to do if you want to do a fun makeup. So unfortunately, the creator of Indi Cosmetics, her husband had a stroke at a young age too, and he's doing really well, which is amazing. They do have a GoFundMe up. But if you've been wanting to try Indi Cosmetics, they are keeping it up. It's a 50% off sale. It's Team Coffee. I'll remember to write it up here to get 50% off. And I thought that was the perfect thing where I could try something, because again, it's not so much that it was $40 before the discount, which is absolutely, this is worth it. But it's always the shipping that gets me. So for me, discounts, if it makes the shipping look better, then I'm happy. But so the 50% basically covered the shipping, which was fantastic. So we do have this that we want to play with, and they are 3 different cream blushes, and they come in this nice set. You can buy them singly, I believe, as well, but for the price, it was definitely worth it to try all 3, and the colors are all beautiful. But I think we're gonna do our eye look first. And then for my birthday last year, my friend had gotten me the whole Rising Star MUA collection. And these are the highlighters, and they're so beautiful. And I thought we could play with the green one today. And then for palette, I was looking at, I have so many green palettes and so many that I love. It was like, I was at the Blend Bunny Blends, but then I saw this sitting on my shelf in its beautiful case. And I thought, you know, we've only used this one so far. We had wanted this one forever. We did a better late than never. And I think we're going to play with again. And that is the Dirty Martini palette from Glam Light. I mean, look at it. And I think it was this green and this shimmer that really called to me. And now that I'm kind of looking at it, this is reminding me a little bit of the new Nomad Cosmetics. If you can hear scratching in the background, that's my cat. This is actually kind of reminding me a little bit of the new Nomad one. And they have this green that I really like. I think it's slightly different, but I think this is close enough that it will stop some temptation for now. You never know when they have a sale. So we're going to do an eye look today. So I've got almost done. Seriously, the exploded container is almost done. So we are going to pop on a little bit of my base. We're going to play with my beautiful Trixie green mirror, because again, we are trying to keep everything as green as possible. I even have some makeup brushes here in my little green lady head here. So I thought, look, she even has little earrings. Isn't she beautiful? So I thought, yeah, so as green as we could keep it. So here we go. So as this is airing is a few days before St. Patty's Day, in case you do want to have this palette and you're thinking of using it to do a green look. And if you like my look, if you want to do something like it, or just the colors I pick, or this inspires you to do something for St. Patty's Day, that is a fantastic I've actually been to Ireland. I love Ireland. I've been to from the tip of one end to the tip of the other end. Yes, Dunluce Castle is one of my favorite places. It is a castle where the kitchen has literally fallen into the sea. It's just a little bit left of it, but it is so beautiful. So there we go. We are all ready to go. So let's play with our Dirty Martini palette. Wasn't sure if I was going to shoot at all. There wasn't too many new releases that I was interested in. The Glam Light Kiss I was really interested in just because it's really aesthetically pleasing. Do I like Kiss? Musically, not as much, but one of my favorite things is Kiss and the Phantom, or the Kiss, which they call it Kiss and the Phantom theme park, but it's one of my favorite movies from the 70s. Funnily enough, I remember watching it as a kid, and then Kiss was having this resurgence in the 80s, and I mentioned this movie, and everybody said, this movie doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It does. I have a copy of it. They actually reissued it. They did a Kiss concert DVD. Has all these yeah, it's like a live concert and some videos, and then they also attached the movie, so it's really exciting. So I think I might watch that maybe this weekend. And so I do like Kiss. I'm just not the You Just Kiss fan for the music. I kind of like the characters of Kiss. I've always loved the makeup, their aesthetic. They're a lot of fun. Like I said, the movie was so much fun. I loved it as a kid. So I'm not a collector, so I'm going to leave it for that. But if the Kiss collection manages to somehow make it into my house, like if I win the contest, that would be amazing, because it is a lovely collection. I really do like it. And the white mascara is a lot of fun. So anywho, we are doing a green look. So we're going to do as green as possible. So I'm going to go with the shade that is called a Dry Vermouth to start. There is a greenish brown in here that's quite dark, and there is this lovely one called Mix It Up, which is kind of a turquoisey green, but I think I want to stick more into the grungies with a bit of bright. So we are definitely going to start with the shade that is a Dry Vermouth. I can't remember the look that I did the last time, so hopefully I end up not repeating anything, but with me, you never know. My looks are never that variant, but it's all about playing with the makeup and seeing how it works anyways. So there is that. So I did do my base first. Ooh, look at how beautiful and dark that goes on. So I just want to try and be careful and hopefully not get any fallout. I don't remember getting lots of fallout with Glam Light, so that's good. And my friend, if you check her out, it's me, Deb, or Debbie Lane Fletcher on Instagram. She did the, I was going to say the funnest, but I never know if that's really a word. Oh, there's my kitty. She's been on fire annoying me today. Did a fabulous look. If I remember, I'll take a picture off her Instagram and pop it up. It's so much fun for St. Paddy's Day. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I could do a look. Maybe I can see how it is to draw 4-leaf clover, but I'm not that talented at drawing. And she did it as part of her look. She had one, and it looks so good. So I'm just going to pop her. I'm going to be lazy. I'm just going to pop her photo on there instead. Oh, so pretty. I did do some victory rolls today. They are not the tidiest, but I do have a little hair flower that I do want to put in, or maybe a little hat. We haven't quite decided how we are going to finish our look up first. But there we go. So have any of you all ever been to Ireland, or are you from Ireland? Let me know down below. I do have a few people that I know that live there. One girl I used to work with. We're still friends on Facebook. And then a few people on Instagram. Still part of Teresa Mulhern's patrons. So there we go. This is really, really nice. So these are some brushes that I've got from Prados. So I'm going to use those today. I have to admit, at least when I'm out and about, I have been a little bit more conservative in my makeup the last little while. And I only mean more in eye looks. I still love way too much blush and bright lips, but you know, here we are. Okay, so the next shade we are going to go to, I'm not going to do the bottom lash line left yet. I'm going to go into the shade that is called Garnish. So that is our next kind of darkest green in there. And I'm going to do that onto the edge and into the center a little bit. Just kind of doing a bit of a gradient in greens. That seems to be my thing, is to gradient out colors. I'm trying to get better at making sure that my eyes, when I open and close, that they each kind of look as balanced as I possibly can. I do have one eye that always is a little bit lower than the other. Sometimes it's hard to matches up as you get older. I'm not sure, but I could maybe put some gems on too. I want to try the thing with stickers to use them to make the shape and negative space. So I just gotta, I'm gonna be out and about, and this weekend with a friend and her son, we're gonna go do a little, he likes our sky train, so that's like our subway, but instead of going underground, it's mostly above ground. So he's all about that life. So we're gonna go and do that. We're gonna go to a kind of cool hippie-ish little neighborhood called Commercial Drive. We're gonna do, they've got a toy store, a bookstore for me. So maybe at the toy store I can find some fun stickers that I can do that with. And then we were gonna go, his mom does this fun thing where they try, at school they do once a week where the kids bring a little bit of money and then they pick a restaurant and then they go. And then at home they're trying to do different countries' foods, trying all the different foods. So I suggested Szechuan, so, because I love me some Szechuan Chongqing. And he's quite the adventurous young man. So I think we'll have fun. So maybe I can find some fun stickers that I can try and do some negative space looks with. Okay, that's really nice. I like that. I think we're pretty okay. So then we are gonna go with, grab another brush here, a little bit more flatter. We're gonna go into the shade that is called Green Olive. So we're gonna start brightening it up a little bit. So we're gonna go this way. We're sticking more towards the true green versus the brighter turquoise greens. Though that one, we'll have to see which shimmer we want to use, but there's one that's definitely calling me a little bit more than the others. So I'm going to do this more towards the bright in the middle, and then for the inner corner I'm going to use the one that's actually called a Dirty Martini. Trying to keep the bright more towards the center. See, this green is so beautiful. There's kind of like a green similar to this in the Nomad palette, which I would like it in a this size, this big. I can bathe in it. So beautiful. This one's really nice too, actually. This green olive shade. I could use this in a highlighter size pan. Okay, that's really, that is such a beautiful bright color. Isn't that nice? Okay, and then like I said, for the inside, we are going to use, this brush here. We're going to use the shade that is called a Dry Martini, and that is this shade there. So we're just gonna pop that into the inner corner. Like I said, trying to keep the bright more on to the middle. But I don't want the inner corner really dark, so this might be perfect. Yes. Starting to have quite the brush collection. What I liked about this set is there were no face brushes in there. They're just eye brushes. I have enough face brushes. Well, I mean, technically, in theory, I have enough eye brushes, but you use those way more than you do the big ones. So the less I have to wash them, the happier I am. Alrighty, the eyes are really pretty. So I haven't quite decided what I want to do shimmer wise yet, so I'm just going to repeat this along the bottom. So again, we're going to go with a Dry Vermouth, which is the darkest shade. Then we were going to go into Garnish, Green Olive, and Dry Martini, and just do that all along our bottom. Okay, that is really pretty. I like this a lot. Okay, so I'm still going to give it a minute thinking about shimmers, and we're going to take a break for a sec, and we're going to go play with the blushes. So we've got 3 different blushes. So again, this is the Disco Dreamer Blush Trio by Indi Beat Cosmetics. It comes in this beautiful collector box, and you've got these here. And the first one we have is they're the Dreamer Blush. They each have a color. Oh, I think it says inside. Yes, so this is the Get Down Tonight. So these are all cream blushes. So this is this nice peachy blush. I did put my finger into that one, I have to admit. So yes, so Get Down Tonight is the first one. And the next one in the box is, and then I like that each outside has a different color as well. Covers are quite the same, but the inside, the back and the inside a little bit different. This is the shade called Boogie Fever. How fun is that? And I thought what we might do is we will do all of them and kind of gradiate them, I think. And then the last one, and then this has the green packaging. This is Staying Alive. Check out that. That is so bright. So I think I'm going to do them in that order. So I'm going to do the peach one. I'm going to do, what was the other one? There was peach. Okay, this is kind of like a mix between peach and pink. And then we'll do the bright pink one up closer up, I think is how we're going to do it. So these are cream ones. So I'm going to try it first with a sponge, and then I did bring one of my favorite blush brushes to see if I needed a little bit more. Alrighty, so we are going to start with Get Down Tonight, which is that one there, and we are going to grab some on our sponge. This is a very smooth, light formula. At least that's how it felt when I put it on my finger, but it does give some nice color there. So I thought just right on our cheek and then on our nose. Yeah, this is a really pretty shade. Yeah, it's really like, here, I'll show you. So you can see it's a very balmy, that was the word I was trying to find. It's a very balmy texture. Which I like blushes to be, I prefer them to be buildable more than crazy right away. But, and that is what we get with that. So that is, again, Get Down Tonight. Then we are going to go into the next shade, which is brighter, but not as bright as the last one. So again, this is a Boogie Fever. So we are going to go back into our little sponge. And then you see that one is definitely brighter. And then we're going to blend a little bit onto the orange and then bring it up a little bit, or peach. So, and then I'm going to take my brush here and just blend it. Ooh, I don't want to drop my mirror. So that is Boogie Fever. And then the third shade is the very bright one. We'll have that one. And these can also be used as a lip product as well. And then this is the one that is Staying Alive. Yeah, nice. And then we're gonna have this one a little bit more towards our hairline. Just thought that way we can try them all at one time, do a gradient. And then again, I'm going to take my brush here. Okay, so there we go. That is just a quick try with our Dreamer Blush Trio from Indi Cosmetics. So here we are again. There we go. So now I'm going to play with a little highlighter, and then we're going to figure out what shimmer we want to do on our eyes. So of course we are going to use the shade that is called Apple Tree. We've got three. There's Apple Tree, Over the Rainbow, and Spooks. They're so cute, but we are going to use that one there. I'm going to use my current favorite brush, which is the one from Dose of Colors. And then I will powder a little after too, just to set everything. Then I'm going to clean my brush off, and then you can see the green. Alrighty, so now let's figure out what we want to do on our eyeballs. So when it comes to the shimmers in here, though, I mean, the one that's really calling me is the one that's called Gin. This one is very blue-green. Then we've also got the one here that's called On the Rocks. This one's really pretty too. I'm thinking this is probably a little bit more of what we want. Then we have this one here that is called Crisp. And this is kind of feels like a gray green or maybe a grungy shimmer green. Oh yeah, that's really nice. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that on the middle, that on the edge, and maybe for the inner corner. Oh no, and then we have this one here that is called Olive Lover. Yes. Right, because that one was On the Rocks. Yeah. So, okay, so this one will be the inner corner and then these two on the lid, I think. Okay, let's do that. So let's grab a cute little brush. Let's do our inner corner first. So we're going to go into the one that is called On the Rocks, and we're going to do that on our inner corner. Yeah, that was super pretty and shiny. And then we are going to take the one that is called Olive Lover, and we're going to stick that in the middle. I got my spray just in case. Yeah, that's perfect. It's so pretty. I'll take a little bit with her finger. So nice. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of that first shade, so the one that was On the Rocks. I think I want to bring that over just a little bit. And then we were using the one that was called Crisp, so that was kind of the more grungy one, and we're going to use that on our outer edge. Yeah, let's use that. Let's trying it without spray. No, I think it does like a little bit of spray. And then phalange, let's clean our finger off there. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of our highlighter and I'm going to put that along the brow bone. I'm going to grab this little angled brush here. I'm going to go back into Apple Tree. Like a green with gold flecks on it. Okay. So I'm going to go and what I'm going to do, I'm going to powder down my face. I'm going to see if I want to do some gems or if I just want to do some eyeliner, and then we can do lips and final thoughts together. All right. Alrighty. So I just powdered, sprayed, added a few little jewels and our little green fascinator, and now we're just on to lips, and then we are done. So this is the Creature. Yes, there's a gloss and there's a lipstick. So there's the lipstick. And I believe this one should be the gloss. All right, so let's go and put on some green lips to finish our look. All right, let's let it dry down a little before putting the gloss on top. And there we go. There is a green look for St. Patty's Day. Do I have any, what, 15th, 16th, 17th? Nope, I don't have any plans for St. Patty's Day, but if I did, I think I would probably recreate this look. Just a nice shiny green, because green is my favorite color. And then, of course, some matching green lips to match. Editing me here. I just wanted to jump in. Yeah, this isn't the most exciting of looks, especially for St. Patty's Day. I really did want to kind of go all out and do a fabulous look, but I really wasn't feeling well today, and I was just having the hardest time getting the energy to film anything the last few days, to be fair. But I did want something up for Friday, so I thought I would do an attempt at a St. Patty's Day look. Unfortunately, it turned out a little pedestrian and kind of everyday. I didn't do the palette justice. And I wasn't even really sure if I wanted to post this video, but I thought, oh, what the heck, let's pop it up there. So it isn't one of my best, but yeah, it is what it is. Alrighty, on to the video. Opaque and shine, and there we go. There we go. There is our little look for St. Patty's Day. So if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and we can still do a themed makeup together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.